Welcome to 96 in Reverse. Enjoy the show. Is in the building. Renee is messing around over there. How's everybody doing? And we got a new guest. Her name is Sarah. How you doing, Sarah?
Hi. Good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, and welcome to 96 in Reverse.
I love it.
Hey,
So, what are we doing today, Cedric? Tell me all about it.
hey, y'all, all of my listeners. I am super excited about the guest that we have to here today. This is my mentor, my love, my everything. Her name is Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. I'm excited to
Thank you
have
for
you here.
coming.
Absolutely. So Tara, it says, so Sarah, welcome to our show.
Yep.
Tell
Thank
us a
you.
little bit about yourself. Share some things about you.
So, I'm just a woman of a particular age, and I just always want to learn and do everything that there is to do that I can do. Learn as many things that I can share that's interesting to me and try to have fun doing it. I love traveling. I love animals. If I can live my life three times over or one more time, I probably would have been a veterinarian because I love animals that much. I do. Partly because they just look for you. They don't want nothing in return. And, what's better than that with somebody not talking to you and you can just give them love and then get out of here and come back and give them love and then go and come. They love you the same. So I love the animals. I love the innocents, or I should say, people who are not necessarily able to do for themselves. I like to try to help those persons that are not able bodied. And if I can try to help or make somebody day, that's what I would like to do. On the
Absolutely.
most part, that's me. That on the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. I
But just
mean,
like we was mhm.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah, you know how I feel about you. You know, my love for you is to the moon. No, not to the moon. To Pluto and back, honey. Um,
Okay, well,
I'll
you know.
remember that. I'll remember that.
I said to Pluto
Now,
and back.
there's a lot of things that I went through in life that Sarah really just kind of gave me the tough love, kind of
Mm.
gave it to
Yes.
me
I wouldn't
raw
even call it
and
tough
straight.
love, right? It's
Yeah,
just being very, very transparent
yeah.
and trying not to sugarcoat stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Although I do, because sometimes you got to give people grace, and
Yeah,
but
I
then
learned a
you got
lot.
to also be yourself, and
Yeah.
people are watching no matter what you do. People's always watching you, whether you know it or not, and they're watching what you do, and they're watching what you don't do. They're
Hmm.
watching.
Hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
not to say you living your life for somebody else. You live your life for you, but people are always watching you and watching what you do. And
That's true.
you if you stay true to who you are, either
Hmm.
they want to be around you or they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want nobody around me that ain't like me. Trust me when I tell you, I will put you out. I will put you out. Hmm.
Now, I have a question
Talk to
to
me.
start a topic that has
Hmm.
nothing to do before we get to the spicy stuff.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
know how you feel about having and I saw this the other day, that's why I'm asking. And I'm going to ask this question to everybody.
Mhm.
What do you feel about having a welcome sign in front of your house?
Hmm.
Not like a doormat, but
Welcome.
like an actual
A
sign.
welcome.
Either both. The mat that says welcome or the sign, the physical sign that says welcome.
I
So,
actually. You want to go first, Sarah? Go
mhm.
ahead.
um, for welcome, I feel like that is a representation of your inner self. These are the people that you've invited to your house and you're welcoming them. This is not a welcome to everyone. It's only
Hmm.
a welcome to those that you've invited.
That's very
Okay,
true.
So
I'm gonna answer it later, but
uh-huh.
I'm gonna continue. Keep going.
So the welcome is is basically who you are. You're very welcoming. That's how I
Mm-hmm.
perceive that. That's my perception, because whoever's in my home, I'm going to treat you with all the hospitality and the welcome is like that's just the beginning. This is the opening. You're welcome in my home. So now I'm gonna
Mhm.
treat you with love. I'm gonna treat you with hospitality. I'm gonna you whatever you want. You can go ahead and go open a refrigerator. You can do whatever you want, like as if you live there with me.
Yeah.
That's what that means for me.
What about
Hmm.
you, Nate?
So for me, I
And
live
you,
in the projects in New
it's
York
okay.
City.
No, I was like, if I was there, I would just go out there and I'm
You
not
can't
even
do
talk
nothing.
to them.
She's in New York. She
No, I
can't do
wouldn't even
nothing.
talk
I'm
to them. I
sorry.
just
You
throw a
can do
brick at
you can
their
do
ass.
anything you want.
Just throw a brick in from the
I
window and call it a
usually
day.
just I usually yell out the window. But because I'm with people, I'm gonna keep my hood self to myself.
Mhm.
You can
Mhm.
always go on mute and take care of business. But yes.
but,
We don't want you
but yeah.
arrested. But Nate, go ahead.
So I do not like having a welcome sign or a welcome mat because I'm just like these motherfuckers might steal it.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
it's the
So
situation is
Location
for
is
that's
her.
key.
do you hear this?
They're welcoming you
Right,
to come
They're
right.
and throw a brick at
fighting.
their car.
It's
Welcome
crazy.
to my
Cedric, what do
They're
you think
also
about the welcome sign?
I think it's beautiful. I think one, it tells you that a person's house is clean.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hmm.
a lie.
Okay.
But go ahead.
I think so. I think so. You could, I think if they have that, I feel like, I don't know, you might walk into a nice looking house. It's welcoming. It feels welcoming that it's going to be clean. Possibility. Um, Also, I think it's just nice to have at your front door. It just looks homey. I've been seeing those signs, and I really want one. I have a doormat right now that says "Welcome."
I was gonna say you sound like someone who has a welcome doormat.
I do. It's very nice. A big one. It's a big size, and it says "Welcome" on it in black.
That's funny.
But I was thinking about the signs. The only thing is, if we do ever have a vampire apocalypse, we're
Maybe
gonna die.
you need to put that
I'm
welcome
not.
sign in the house. Put it away.
Michelle, what do you think about the welcome sign?
The only time I have a welcome sign is when I go to the Dollar Tree and during Halloween. And it's like that Halloween version welcome, and I just buy that for $5 and I put it at the front of a door, right next to the door, so the kids know that we have candy. But
mm.
other than that, our doors for the front of our house, and unfortunately people can't read. It says no soliciting, not some random ass people,
And Cedric,
unfortunately.
what do
So
I always say about letting people in your house? Don't be letting no anybody in your
Mm-hmm.
house
Mm-hmm.
because
Mhm.
they don't cherish it like you
mhm.
do.
It's
And
Mm-hmm.
danger
they
energy.
violate
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. They
Mm-hmm.
violate.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
So to answer my side of it, right? I'm very into the witchy stuff. I know a lot about that. When you put a welcome sign in front of your house and you live in the house, you're welcoming everything that comes by,
Mhm.
from good spirit to bad spirit.
And the
So
vampires.
Mm.
so if you have
Yep.
swing moods during the day, it's because you allowed that to be
Mm-mm.
invited in. So I
Interesting.
think any carpet that says welcome or anything that says welcome in front of your house, you are inviting anything to come through,
Mm.
including those negative people and those positive people. So, and they are laying in your house because you welcome them in without you personally telling them that you are
Like you're
allowing them
inviting
into your
them.
house.
Hmm.
So, any negative energy is welcome to stay as long as they want, and they
Mm.
can destroy you or make you. So, welcome sign has to go. That's my
Take on it.
section.
I never
And
really agreed
then,
on that.
if you guys did not
Hmm.
know, that sign that Michelle says for Halloween, I always make sure that it says ho, 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 not welcome.
What you mean? It's not ho ho ho. It's a trick or
It's
treat one.
yeah,
For Halloween.
it says like like something like Halloweenish. It doesn't say welcome.
Yeah.
It'll say like
Yeah,
boo or
boo
something
or
on it.
something like that.
You know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so those are the ones that we get, not a welcome sign. So
Okay.
that was the part of my
Hmm.
question, and that's why
Why
I
you
wanted
asked that
to.
question? Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So
I
Hmm.
have
now we know.
Ah.
I have an
Just
evil
like
eye
that
hanging from the
vampire.
door.
Yes, that's another one.
What we
When
Yep.
have
it
on the door?
happens, the vampire one. Whenever
Oh, right.
happens,
Yes.
you don't want somebody to come in just through your front door when they want
Right.
to.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Unless that vampire can't read, then
Well, that's not the problem. The problem
can't
is
read anything.
the problem is that you, as the homeowner or the person that lives in the house, is the
Oh,
one that is
it's the
setting it up.
energy you're sending out.
You're sending the energy for them to come in, whatever it is,
Mm.
because you're the one who primarily lives there. So that's why
Mhm.
the question was asked.
Mm.
But I know we have other topics, so let's go kinky now.
Oh, he said, let's go kinky
Let's
now.
just go
Yes,
straight for the
Sarah.
Yes.
penis.
Yes, Sarah. Sarah, you came up
He
with
said,
some
yes,
topics for this
Sarah.
show.
Look at her. She's getting
Yes.
close.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
ready? I'm gonna curve it before you answer that question.
Yes.
All right, ready? What is the difference from a booty call? Me and Michelle talked about this today.
Hmm.
Between a booty call and a friendship, because you're not saying that you're engaged, you're just boyfriend and girlfriend.
I don't
So
think we talked about this. This is all you
What?
females.
so when you say to somebody, "Oh, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend," right?
Mhm.
You're not committed yet. So is that considered a booty call at the end of the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
That's a situationship.
I never thought about
That's
it like
a
that.
yeah, that's a situationship, not a booty call.
Yeah.
It's just
Cuz
No, it's a
you
booty call.
still
So
Oh,
is
it's a
yeah.
booty
it?
call. It's a
It's
booty call.
it is a
Is
booty call.
it?
it's a booty
It's
call
a
Yes,
booty
it
call.
It is.
is.
It's
It's
a
a booty
It is. You
call.
Huh.
just so happen
it's an
you just been
extended booty
talking to
call.
that booty many more times than and
Then
the other ones.
yes,
Just
the
Yes.
been
other
you just
ones.
been talking to them more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's that. Yeah. Booty
Okay.
call situationship.
so if all your
It,
booty calls
it
you've
mixes
met them
again.
all at the same time and you call
Yeah.
them randomly, but you know them all at the same time, are they not booty calls?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuckoo! I need you on Tuesday and Thursdays. Hey, you over there? I need you on Mondays and Fridays.
Right.
Yes.
I
And
need a
then maybe
calendar for
I
that.
is one more that you won't see until every 6 months. They're all
Right.
booty calls. You might
Mm.
see
So
some
The
often,
the
some late, not
the
at
I'm
all.
in
You could have
town booty calls.
so
and you could have met them all the
Okay.
same time. You could have every
so
last
Mm-hmm.
one of them.
so unless you have the ring, the promise ring on, it is considered a booty call.
Okay.
Promise
Every
ring though?
single one of
Promise
them.
ring.
A promise ring,
I
meaning
don't
like
even
Engagement
I
think.
am
ring,
going to
but
marry you. Oh
You
damn,
got a
she gave me the
promise
middle
ring?
finger.
No, she gave you the ring finger.
Oh, okay.
You got your fingers all mixed up.
Yeah, I just saw that finger come up like that. I was like, damn, she gave me the middle finger.
I had a
I,
promise ring one time. It was on my middle finger though. So
oh
Mm,
wow. I don't think
That's
promise
how you
you
rings.
know,
I
all
don't think
bets
promise.
are
Yeah.
all of them
uh-huh.
uh just what they are until you're actually married.
Yes.
You're
This
mm,
mhm.
everything is fair game until you actually are married.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Exactly.
I
mm,
don't even
Because
think it's
you
the
can promise
married.
all you want. Not,
Yeah.
well, actually, it depends on the person, those two
Even
people.
It.
legal
So they
benefits.
if they're the ones that's committing
That's
sin
it right
against
there.
God, because you came up with God in front of God, and you proclaimed your love in front of God and to witnesses that you were going to be true. Other than that, you're fair game. Prior to that, you're fair game.
Right.
So it don't matter
Uh,
if you promise with a promise ring. I could be like this with a promise ring. You could be blowing Joe Schmo with the promise ring on and not even give a damn and be like, oh my baby, I gotta hurry up. Oh, I gotta hurry get it to my husband. They don't give a shit.
No.
Nobody cares. Okay. Because that's just the way the world is.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
mm,
It
mm,
is.
mm.
And if they defy that, if they go against that, that doesn't I mean, now you're going against the promise that you made in front of God. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say
Right.
people don't do wrong. People do wrong all the
Right.
time.
Right.
But you saying, God, you know what, that promise that we made before, I ain't keeping it. But then if you're not gonna be true, why don't you do the right thing?
Right.
Mm.
Why you get married in the first place? How
Right.
many people have
Right.
y'all met that don't even care and they still do the same dirt they've been doing? And
Mhm.
as it's as if you ain't never get married, you might as well not have gotten married. What's the
Right.
point?
Right.
You over there playing games? You should have not have got married. You ain't nothing but a hoe. You're always gonna be a hoe, you old dirty scoundrel hoe. You know, that's what they. I know some scoundrels. Ooh, they don't
Girl,
care.
Nate, are you blushing over there?
deadbeats.
Some
look,
scoundrels.
look at Nate. She's
Got
over
Nate
there like
blushing.
her cheeks are red.
Yeah, you got her clutching
I
her
mean, it's all right.
pearls.
It's whatever.
What's going
me
on?
being me being poly, not wanting to get married over here, like,
It's your
Mm.
oh.
And
business.
and like I said, I don't think it's about being married. It's about you being committed to that
It's
person.
honesty.
That
Yeah.
Yeah,
person being your person, being honest.
it's just
Mhm.
Because
honesty.
we can, like I said, you can have the ring and the promise rings and the marriage and the papers and all that shit. It
Ain't
doesn't
nothing.
matter unless you are that person that is. That's my person. I only
Mhm.
see
Yep.
Michelle. Michelle only see me. You know,
Mhm.
It's just a
that's the
matter of
relationship we
your
have.
relationships. The
Correct.
relationships, if their relationships are honest and true,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
then you know whatever you do is like okay, you're not trying to defy or hurt someone else because of
Right.
your actions.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't
Absolutely.
get married at all, then you ain't gotta worry about all that.
That's true.
That is so true.
It is.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Well,
Damn.
It's
that was a
like,
hard one. That was a
I
good
Oh
mean,
yeah.
question, I
you
guess.
you opened up the door, honey. You opened the
Hmm.
door, and the door was
Mhm.
So,
open.
the size matter is the next question.
Does
just jumping right
does
in.
size matter?
Mm.
Does size matter?
And are there
It
What?
depends.
Wait,
exceptions?
wait.
It
Size of what? What are we talking about?
You know what we talking about.
We can
Size of
talk about all of
penis,
them if you want.
talk about
You know.
pickles.
pickles,
Pickle
How many
dingalings.
juice.
pickles you got?
We
Pickle
talking about
juice. The
dingalings?
pickles in the juice.
Hmm.
The
Pickles,
pickles in the
zucchinis,
juice.
The
eggplant,
Talking about
dingalings. I like talking
baby
about
the
dingalings.
carrots,
eggplant.
Mm.
The
whatever.
eggplant. I told somebody
Mm.
once, I said, there's like, Sarah, why don't we just break up with whoever we with and have a relationship and be with each other? I was like, I would cheat on you every day because your thing is so small. I swear to God, that thing is small as fuck. Okay. I was like, and then it was one, I was like, I would cheat on you every day. I'm sorry. I called me, what would they call that? And what's the word? Superficial?
Uh-huh.
Or so yeah, you are so
Or
superficial.
or
You
shallow.
damn right. I am
Shallow.
superficial as fuck.
How
Cause that
small was
that
it? How
piece right
small could
there,
it have been?
that shit was like that. That shit was like a
Mm-mm.
Like I
pinky.
was like, you need a
The
microscope or something?
finger
Like
was
what's
bigger
going
than the wee wee. The
Oh,
Oh,
finger.
jeez.
girl.
Oh
The
Mm-mm.
no.
finger. So if your
Mm-mm.
finger, my finger is
Mm-mm.
this small, and your little pecker is about like this, now you know
Yeah.
damn well.
Mm-mm. You
You
No.
better
know,
not come to me in public with no bullshit,
mm-mm.
because I'm gonna make you
Especially,
feel so small.
especially the pencil dicks. Don't.
Mm.
Ugh.
Oof.
Ugh.
No
Skinny
girth?
and long, just skinny
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
like a
those.
pencil. Ugh.
There's a lot. Some people,
Yeah.
that's
That's
all they got. They
disgusting.
got to work with what they got.
Just
Hmm.
take a spoon,
Take a
a stick,
spoon.
take a
A
stick and just
spoon.
swirl it in your
No,
vagina. That's
here,
what a pencil dick
you
is.
know what they get? Those pencils get a pencil shaft. They just
Yeah.
gotta find a pencil shaft. Because it's
Hmm.
somebody for everybody. That don't
Yeah.
mean that your
That's
name
true.
is pencil shaft. If you're not pencil shaft, then you gotta go that way. That's
Mm-hmm.
all.
Oh
Just go that
man.
way. When I was in my 20s, you be trying to see how many, well, I don't know about you, but I
Tell us,
be
tell
trying to
us.
find how big can you go? What's too big or what's too small? How big can you go, right? So
Oh.
Hmm.
you walking around the world, you be like, damn, everybody got a little ass. Or does everybody?
Mm-mm.
It's everybody's
Huh.
different. So yeah, until you meet, somebody
The
with
big.
a big old thing,
Um.
the big cahoon, you be
Mm.
like, that's something to take your breath away. That's something to take your breath. You be like, damn, I had to hold my pearls, I had to hold my
Yes.
clutches, because you gotta breathe. You gotta breathe with every stroke. That's their thing.
Breathe
That's
with every stroke, girl.
breathe with
I know
every
what you mean by
stroke.
that one.
You be
Mm-hmm.
like, hold up. And then you find the ones that defy, like, is that a shape?
Huh?
What it
What?
like what is that? Is I never seen a penis that looks like that. Why does that penis look like a square? Why does you
Oh.
got four
He
corners
looks
on
like
your
a
Square.
square.
why do
What?
you have
Square.
four corners on your penis? Why
Right.
do
Oh
it look like I'm trying to play blocks and I got a circle and I'm trying to make a
Right.
square fit? You
Right.
can't.
And you trying
So
to fit
I
that
ran into
in
that.
this?
And you know
Uh-uh.
what I called that? A refrigerator dick. If
oh my god.
you cannot deliver that refrigerator to the second floor.
Oh
Nope.
Mm-mm.
No,
no.
That
sir.
refrigerator dick cannot be delivered to the second
I didn't
floor.
know those
Sorry.
existed. Oh my
Mm-mm,
gosh.
girl.
I
And
didn't know
I
Shoot.
that was the
said,
thing.
so
Damn.
that's what I said. I said, you had a baby? You need to go find your baby mama and go patch it up. Cause only that square ass dick is going in her square ass
Mm-hmm.
pussy, bitch.
That's
Uh,
it.
Oh
ain't no
That's
man.
way.
it.
And that guy was so sweet. He was so nice. He was such a nice guy. I said, "Oh, we gonna be." We had decided to started dating, and we're gonna be exclusive. So
Mhm.
then we had a moment by ourselves, and we was gonna what do you call it? Consummate the relationship? Consummate a
Yeah.
refrigerator in a mouse hole? No, it can't.
You were about to say
A
delivery.
refrigerator in a mouse hole.
Mouse hole.
It can't happen. How you gonna
Mm-mm.
push it in? You can't. I said,
Mm-mm.
you know this. I said it was nice knowing you. I got stressed.
The
It was,
relationship ended right
it was
away.
literally over that moment. That was it. I was like, this ain't gonna
Man.
work. I said, you know
Mm-mm.
what? I guess I don't supposed to be with you. I really do like you. I really like you, but it ain't gonna work.
She
Mm.
said,
Mama,
I have a bigger relationship with my toy."
I didn't have no toys then. I was literally in my 20s and I felt like I can handle a lot, right? I felt
Uh-huh.
like I was very athletic.
Mm-hmm.
I was open for a lot of, whatever is thrown my way. I was open. And I couldn't handle that shit. There was no fucking way. There was no way. It was like trying to fit a shoebox in somebody's a tiny ass.
Mm-mm.
How you gonna fit a shoebox in an ass? That I mean
Mm-mm.
like tiny, a baby's
Mm-mm.
ass.
Mm.
You trying to that's what that was like.
Jesus.
That was the comparison.
Dang.
I
Even the
said,
dogs agree.
yeah,
Yeah, even the
they
dog
agree.
agreed.
It was like, But speaking and going from so big to so small, like the guy that was so
Mm.
small, he was such a nice guy. He had a big personality. Oh my God, he had like five kids. It was in no way his shit could have been that little.
He had
It
to
was
make
no
up for
way.
something, you know.
He
Holy
did something.
fuck. It was
Yeah.
so he made he had five kids. So I'm
Mhm.
saying to myself, sex probably got to be amazing. He's so funny. He got all this personality. And then this mother skunt said to me, Sarah, I gotta tell you something. I
Mm.
said,
Of
what you gotta tell
course.
me? So we made a date to have sex that we known each other for like 2 years. So it was anticipation, build it up and everything.
Dang.
He's like, I'm a part of the little dick crew. I say, why you being funny? Stop being funny. You always funny. You always want to be a comedian. He said,
Mhm.
I'm dead ass serious. He said, I'm a part of the little dick crew. I just don't want you to be disappointed when you see
Oh.
it. I was like, you're so full of shit. I said, why you fucking trying to build up all this anticipation for me? Don't do that. Stop trying to make me like want you more. Like, like this is like what
Right.
guys do. They try to push you away to try to
It's
make
like
you
now I
attack
really
them.
gotta know.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
now I really want to jump your bones. Like
Right.
you trying to fuck with me. So
Right.
so he over here with his finger pop action at the moment. He ain't pull nothing out. We ain't see. We don't know nothing. You just anticipating being with somebody, and then lo and behold, he pulled out the baby shrimp. It was a baby
Baby
shark.
shrimp. She said
You
Oh.
baby
serious?
shrimp.
It was a baby shrimp.
She
Oh,
said baby
Oh.
shrimp.
So cute.
it was
Baby shrimp.
baby shark. Doo, 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 doo. I was like, no.
That
In
is
my
not
mind at
cool.
that moment, I was like, this motherfucker wasn't lying.
You
This
sure
motherfucker
wasn't.
was.
That's funny as hell.
So so have you been in a
Jesus.
situation where it's too much?
Yeah, the too much was refrigerator dick.
Oh jeez.
Mm.
What you
I
mean too
remember.
much? Like too much having? Having
No,
it.
like it wouldn't fit because it was so wide.
That was the
That
refrigerator,
was the
but it just
refrigerator.
never. Yeah, it couldn't fit.
Mm.
There ain't no way. It was so big.
Mhm.
I almost feel like it was fake. I feel like it was fake. It was like, there's no way. There's no way. This thing's. I was like, ain't no way you can grab on something like that. It was like an arm.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
It was an arm. It was
Lord.
somebody's
whole
square
whole
arm. It was
bicep.
like with a buzz. It was like a.
Whole bicep.
Oh
Mm.
my
I said,
gosh.
I said, what the fuck is this? Come on, that like. There's no way. There's no way in hell.
That's
There's no way in hell.
crazy.
That's why the relationship was over that day.
Dang.
Some
Mm.
people so blessed that they
Damn.
cursed.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
exactly.
and it
Mhm.
was
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
was so nice. He was such a nice guy. And why is my computer fucking
So, have you had
glitchy?
perfect?
No, you good.
Perfect.
What happened?
Yeah, yeah. It's just always you feel like you find that one that just can't you you can't ever get enough of for
Was
some
it
reason.
Mhm.
okay? So let me change the question. Have you had a perfect that ran away?
Oh.
Ooh.
Um, I would say yes and no. And it wasn't a runaway. I don't know. I don't know. I
The
gotta
fact that she
answer
has
this.
to think so much is
Yeah,
the question behind it. Hmm.
yeah. Okay, so I got two guys that fit sort of somewhat in a category. So the one guy that I was in love with him.
Mhm.
I would look for him now. He got like 3 kids, 4 kids. I don't know how many kids. I don't even
Mm.
care. I don't care. Fine as hell. He is fine. Fine, fine, fine. He's real easy on the eyes. He's nice build. It's like
Mm.
he's a lot of fun. He was too young for me at the time.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I had him by 11 years, or 11 years, or 12 years, actually. I was 12 years a senior, and I just couldn't deal with him being as young as he was. And I can't wait for you because I was in a prime of my life and I can't wait for you. You have to do what you got to do to grow up and become a man. And I was like in a prime of my life. I was in my 30s and I was like, I can't wait for you.
Sarah, sorry to
So,
interrupt.
yep,
Is this the clothing store?
yep. He had that was
Uh,
eating coochie and them fucking, ooh,
oh my
bitch.
God. Oh
What?
my God.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wait, now we
That
need the
nigga.
story. You can't tell me.
Oh yeah. So this
Mm-mm.
one, he was spontaneous. He was like, you need something to wear. He was like, she bringing me outfits to put on. And he was like,
Mhm.
lay back, let me do something for you. That nigga was like, I was like, dude,
So for the viewers, that
this fool.
mm.
Who is this fool right here? He want to come check for me. You checking for me? Man, what's your name? What you doing? Because you look like this is wasn't the first day. This was like after I got to know him. I used to come and look for him, and I
Mhm.
used to go, trying different stuff in the store, and he would talk about he want to help me out and fit on stuff, and Jesus. But we wound up dating, and it was a hit. Everywhere we went, people would compliment us that we look great together, and he just was a lot of fun. But he was just that. He was a lot of fun. And I was out of a long-term relationship I was heartbroken, and it was a lot
Mhm.
of pain that I had
Mhm.
went through. So I was kind of recovering. So it was good to have that new sense of somebody wanting you, and
Yes.
Mhm.
being with them, and them kind of like caring for you and kind of like being swept off your feet. It was so sweet. And he was
Right.
so sweet. So he was like sort of like somebody that kind of got away.
Mm.
Didn't want to let him go, but I knew I had to. I had to because he
Yeah.
just wasn't ready. And I was in a space in my life where I was just starting to make money, and I could have took care of me and him. He would have been my little hoe at home,
Mm.
my little
Mm.
hoe at home, and I
Yeah.
didn't want that. I
Right.
didn't want that for him because you supposed to be the man. I want you to be the
Right.
man. I'm not one of my hoes. I don't
Mm.
want you to
Mhm.
be that. But now he's thriving. He's taking care of his family, looking all handsome. I'm like, check for me now. I will. I don't want to do that. I don't. He's in his. He's married. He's with his children and his wife and all of that. So it's just nice to see it. But
Hmm.
it's like that could have been my life. Could have been maybe, but maybe not. Maybe not because his life turned out the way that it was meant to be,
Right.
Mm.
Different
Okay.
paths.
and that's
Mhm.
good.
I
It's whatever.
I have a question for you.
Hmm.
Have you ever been dickmatized before?
Ooh.
Oh, I've been definitely dickmatized. I've been dickmatized. I've been singing to the dick, chirping to that bitch. La, 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 la. I think I was dickmatized to the one that I was with, like in a long-term relationship first,
Mhm.
and we had a friendship. We had built a great friendship, and we used to always talk, and we used to always talk about all types of topics, and nothing kind of like made me feel threatened. I never
Hmm.
felt threatened because I was always sure of myself, but he was the kind of person that he was very insecure, so I was always trying to build up his insecurity. Like, you should never be insecure. Like, do I give you a reason to give you insecurity? Like, why are you insecure? So he always think every guy want me. Like, why you got on those
Mhm.
shoes? They looking at your feet. Why you got on that
Mhm.
shirt? It's baggy as hell. What can they see? They can't see
Oh,
nothing. What's your
Yep.
problem, bro? So
insecurity on
he
top
They're
of
a problem.
narcissist.
he
Yeah.
was super. He was
Mhm.
super. Um I was with him for like 8 years,
Oh, a
but
minute.
I was totally dick with him. I used to go home to lunch to have sex with him and then go back
Oh
home.
Lord.
I mean, go back to work.
Wow.
I used to go, like, literally for lunch. I was having sex, and I probably have a peanut for lunch,
Mm,
but with a side of dick.
mm.
The dick was the main course.
The dick was the main course. You heard that?
Yeah, it was
You
the
listen to
dick was
that,
the main course,
viewers?
and I had a peanut and water, and that was it. That's all I
Oh
ate, and that was it.
man.
And so one of my coworkers, they was like, "Sarah, you went to lunch?" I mean, they was like, "Sarah, you going home?" I was like, "Yep." You know what I'm going to do? And I
She's
leave and
having
I
a
come back.
break. She's having a
Yep.
break.
They're like,
Not
"Sarah,
peanut
you
butter.
okay?" I said, "Everything's good."
They just did my health check. That's what she just said.
I just got a health check.
You said this was your first boyfriend? First boyfriend?
Like, long term.
First long term boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah, he was. I was like 8 years. So I was with him, and we had a friendship, but at the same time, it was like, oh, it was strenuous because when you're insecure, in a relationship with an insecure person, it's gonna become strenuous on the other person
Hmm.
That's draining.
because you're always trying to um help them or show them that you're not. You
Have
want
that
to be
Fit
with the
cake.
in.
world, but you don't want me. You want me in a locked box.
To
Mhm.
use me as you will.
Yeah,
Like you
no, that's
found me.
not
Like
fair.
I was a treasure that you found and you want to keep it
No.
until you're done with me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Dang.
So,
Here's the funniest thing. I told that person I was with, like, I was with hanging out with friends prior to them and introduced them to my friends. And some of those friends I introduced them to, one of them was a guy that I dated
Okay.
prior. And they became really good friends. And then I told I didn't know that it was going to be like that. And then maybe
Oh
about
yeah.
a month later, I said, I got to tell you something because I don't want to
Mm.
keep going. And you think it all is good. And really, what happened behind the closed doors was I was with that person before. So I told him he lost his mind. Oh my God. Well, this is all before you. I'm letting you know this was before you. Ain't nobody want them. I'm just letting you know years before I was with them
Yep.
prior to us being together. So it was
Right.
years before us, and I just want to let you know you became friends because I'm best friends with their cousin,
Mhm.
and we're best friends. So typically when when you got best friends and they got family members, you may hook up because you're young. When you're young,
Hmm.
So that's what happened. And the guy, he was like, I can't believe you was actually with him. How can you have me hugging him and being friends with him and you ain't tell me that he y'all was together? I said, well, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, they
I
gotta
didn't know
make it
y'all
about
was gonna be so
themselves.
close. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, I didn't know y'all was gonna hit it off as good as y'all did.
Right.
And you know, I said, so now you know, so now you're not giving him that
The
like it's
dab.
all hunky dory. Y'all
The
Uh,
dapping it
dab.
up and he know that he
right.
was with me. Now you
Right.
know he knows that he was with me.
Right.
So he was upset. Oh, he was upset. But oh well,
You was
the
honest.
cookies is good. The cookies is
Mhm.
good.
Oh.
The cookies
Ah!
is good.
The cookies is good, okay?
Oh my God. Tia,
But
you was getting ready to ask a
it
question.
wasn't
What was
though.
you gonna ask?
So I was gonna say, in relationships, people last a long time. Um, do you think that there should be a separation time and then they come back together?
You said in relationships people last a long time. What do you mean by that?
Meaning, like, a lot of people are married for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and some people lose interest in other people. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think that they should take a break and come back together?
I
Or do you
mean,
think once that break happens, that's it?
that's a hard question to say
That's
because when people are in relationships for long periods of time, you start living a lot of your life together and you get tangled with finances,
Mhm.
your everyday, and those things, the stuff that you buy together, your life becomes intertwined. And when that happens, it's not easy to break away. Where you going? Where the fuck you think you going after 10 years being with somebody? Whose house you staying at? Where you going? Who bed you gonna sleep in? Oh, I'm gonna break up and I'm gonna pay uh the same rent that I'm paying here was by myself over there
Mhm.
just so I can preserve our relationship. Man, you better what? You sound crazy. That's crazy. So it's like, hear what you're saying. It's like you want to kind of like not be bored,
Mhm.
but that's life, such as life. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know if our time together is going to be for this time or forever.
Mhm.
We don't know. So if it turns out that we lose interest, that's I guess that's maybe it's God's way of saying y'all time is the fuck over. Break up with that fool. Or
And
or maybe you just simply grew apart and you tried all of the potential ways that you can try to stay together to keep each other's
Right.
interest and the shit ain't work. So
Right.
now maybe it'd be best that let's try this. Oh, let's move separately because you make me fucking sick and I think it'd be better because we'll all be happier
Right.
because
so
I can't only speak for myself.
Right.
So the
I
So,
can
reason why
only
I
speak.
asked that is because of
mhm.
what you said
Mhm.
earlier. You said, there was this guy that you like and you dated him and he was not mature yet. And now if there were the opportunity, you'll be able to come back and face that relationship and see how it goes.
Well,
So,
that relationship ain't what it was then. That
okay.
relationship was only at that moment in that time. Why? Because that relationship did not have kids.
Mhm.
Mm,
I got 5 kids now. That
mm,
relationship didn't have a wife. It has a wife now.
Yeah,
Are
he
you
got kids
divorced?
too.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
wife, you got kids, you got age. What if you don't like me the same or love me the same?
mm.
Mhm.
Why do I want to go back to somebody who don't love me the
That you
same?
don't know.
You got to build that new relationship. It's a new relationship because who you were then, I'm not that same person now.
Mhm.
And the
I can
energy might
only
still be there on the opposite spectrum.
the
Yeah.
energy definitely may still be there, but
How it
like where's your
looks
head
is
at?
different. Yeah.
Mm. Where's your head at? Because just like you, we all change. You
Hmm.
Right.
know, we
Mhm.
all
It's
change.
true.
I'm a changing person. We are forever changing.
It's
So
growth.
that
Yeah.
that time of my life, it was wonderful at that time. But now you demand things of yourself. You demand to be in a different type of um setting. Like I would be very critical of being choosy who I would choose
Mhm.
or maybe not choose. Maybe I won't
Right.
choose to be in a relationship if I decided not to be in a relationship going forward. Maybe I probably would want to be single only
Right.
Okay.
because certain relationships are hard.
Oh yeah.
It's
Now,
difficult.
Mhm.
It can be very difficult to be choosy to always trying to please somebody
Right.
or
now
please you.
I have another question.
Hmm.
This one is kind of personal, and I'm going to ask it to two people because I don't have any. We talked about men's size. Now we're going to talk about women's size. Do big boobs bother you guys? Because you and Natasha have bigger boobs. Does it bother you? Because a lot of people say I need to do breast reductions because they're too big. Does that bother you, or is it a benefit at some point?
It's
Who's the question to?
exhausting.
It's
Hmm.
to any of you two.
Well, clearly
I
it's
let.
not me. The D's aren't big enough, so okay. We gotta be G's and beyond. Triple H's. You know.
I let.
I'm a
Nick.
J. I'm a
You are?
J.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
wait. What is a J? I don't know what that means.
It's cup size.
It's like cup size.
Okay, I know what it means, but some viewers might not.
This is the
So it's a
volume.
cup size. So what is the smallest one, and which one is the biggest one?
Triple A's.
I think the AAA is the smallest,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
then the biggest
All
you
the way to
could
Z, the end of the
Z.
alphabet. Yeah,
Okay.
it
Yeah.
goes
Whoa,
all the
there's
way.
a
Hmm.
Z size?
Google.
Yes.
Yes. Everything.
It's giant. But I am a J. I am considering reduction actually because my back hurts like a bitch
Mm.
at all times. You can ask anyone that is in my life. My back is always in pain. What about you, Sarah?
Agree with you. I concur. It's although it can seem as if it's a blessing to others that are looking from the outside in, the people
Mm-hmm.
that got to hold the burden is
Mhm.
not always what it's cracked up to be. It can be a
Mm-hmm.
pain in the
Mm-mm.
ass. It really can
Mhm.
be because the things that you would like to do is maybe put on a shirt without having to adjust to boob size or adjust to you got too much cleavage or adjust
Mhm.
to a titty bouncing in your face or if you jump up and down or
Yeah.
you know
Or
you
Oh
just
my
got a
god.
backside.
lot to deal with. It's
Yep.
just a lot. It's a
So
lot
Mhm.
to adjust to.
so the question I
Yes.
ask is because nobody has the perfect body, but
Mhm.
everybody wants to have the perfect body. So, with that being said, you know, a lot of people say, "Oh, I want to do my boobs. I want to reduce them. I want to make my ass bigger." You know, some men, like you said, Sarah, they might have a little penis. They want a bigger penis. Some men say, "I have too big. I need to reduce it." You know, so when you're walking around, what are the things that you do not like about guys? Now, this is a teaching lesson for guys that because you have bigger breasts that bothers you, or are you a welcoming person? You're like, oh, the body be like, damn, mommy, you got some big ass titties. You'll say thank you to that, or will you be like, hell no, don't talk to me like that?
Hell no, don't talk to me like that. What?
Hey, mom, you got some big ass titties. Who the
You know,
fuck?
some people might be a
What?
welcoming, some people might not be. So it
I would
depends.
totally ignore that
Ignore it. It's
statement.
you get
Okay.
used
I
to the
would
Yup.
totally
catcalling. You just
ignore it
ignore them.
because what you don't address, it doesn't apply. I don't
Yes.
know who you thought you was
Ooh.
talking to, but you ain't talking to me, bitch.
No.
So go
Mm-hmm.
talk to your mama because you ain't talking to me. Bye.
Yep.
I
Mhm.
just won't address it. Certain
Hmm.
things you just don't address because
Right.
Mhm.
once you address it, now you engage in it.
Yes,
Right.
and that's what they
That's a
want.
good
Yep.
They want
lesson.
you to
You're
Yep.
engage in it.
welcoming it rather
Mhm.
once you
Mhm.
address it.
Yep.
So if you never address it, then it ain't to me.
Hmm.
You definitely ain't talking to me like that.
Right.
You definitely
Right.
not talking to me. So I'm gonna take that just like that and
Hmm.
go the opposite way. Although in my mind, I'll say sometimes I don't realize how big my breast really is. And I know they big, but I don't feel like they're that big. And they be like, you think your breast is not that big? I'm like, no. Because I know there's people that got bigger.
Mm.
That's why.
Exactly.
There's people that got bigger.
Mhm.
Although you might, like I know I do, I'll I don't um emphasize or look at it like that.
Hmm.
And
Mhm.
it's like the first thing you see. You're like, oh damn them titties. You got titties today. It's just titty, titty, titty. I say, nothing but titties. But I don't focus on it.
Oh
Some
Lord.
people they just
And
make that the focal point, you
Ugh.
right,
know.
and just to share, y'all, and you know, Sarah and I be out sometimes, and men
Mhm.
just run up, and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Okay, so you see a whole nigga standing right here, a whole
They
man.
don't care.
They don't
And
care. It's bad. It's bad, y'all. I'm
Mhm.
serious. We'll go to the gas station, and a man will be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? What's going on? What's your name? I want to get to know you." I remember we went to one of our best friends, one of our close friends. He passed away,
Oh.
and his daddy went over to her and was like, "Do I know
At his
you?"
funeral.
At his funeral,
oh my
At the
god, that
and
is so
funeral.
and
Motherfucker.
put
disrespectful.
Oh
and put
my
his
god.
hands on her shoulder and kind of like shook her. It was like, "I know you," and it's like.
I'm like, oh, you know me?
Yeah.
He was looking down at the
Okay.
flames,
Wow.
child. Child, oh, it was crazy. But it's if you guys are ever around her, it just men just flock to her like it's flies to honey.
My sister called it the water bug. I call me the water bug magnet. She said, Sarah, you attract all water bugs, men as the water bug.
Oh
So she
my
said,
god.
you always been a water bug magnet.
It's crazy,
Always been
y'all.
the
It's
water bug
bad.
magnet.
It's bad. We
Jesus.
It
we
must be the pheromones in the air.
right. We was at the club. We was at the club one night, and we were
Mhm.
standing there just listening to music. And I saw this guy walk up. This guy walked up, and he was looking at Sarah. He was
Mhm.
staring, staring, staring. And as he walked down, his eyeballs was just on her. As he was still looking to the left as he stepped walk. And I ran behind him. I was like, wait, wait, wait. He was cute too, girl. He was cute. And I ran behind him, and I was like, wait, come back. That's my friend. She's my best friend. I'm gay. Come
Listen.
back.
Come back. I'm not the
And
competition.
He's
right,
like he's like you're catching the wrong fish. I'm the one for
right.
you.
I thought that. But the night went on. But it was so crazy how just people look at Sarah and people just be like, "Oh my gosh, she's beautiful." And the camera doesn't do justice when you're in her energy. It's there, but it just
I feel like
amazed
that
me.
is a lot of times for a lot of people. Like when you over the phone and like in the camera, it doesn't give you the
Mm-mm.
essence of them until you're actually
Hmm.
around the
Messing with them.
person.
Yeah.
Once you're around the
Mhm.
person,
True.
you can see a difference rather, the
Yeah.
essence of
Hmm.
that person
Hmm.
versus you on the phone with them or just seeing them in a photo or video. It's not giving them the essence of them.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah. The
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
full
The full sense of who they are.
energy.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
get the
And
Absolutely.
energy, the
and
aura,
it's
and
It
it's
everything.
funny that
Yeah.
you
matters.
say that because there's a lot of people that will meet me through the camera and they're like, "Oh man, he's always angry. I can tell." And I'm like, "No, I'm just quiet. I'm
Yeah.
just chilled,
I'm
you
here
know?"
learning.
And then they
Yeah.
meet, yeah, I'm just listening to what you're saying and then they meet me and they talk to me for a while and they're like, "Oh, you're cool as heck." But
Right.
until then, they'll be angry at me and be like, "Damn, he's a bitch. He's a son of a gun."
Right.
But I'm not like that. Just cool and
He
sweet.
said, I'm not like that. My sister,
Mm-mm.
my
Nah, he's
sister
chill.
says I'm an
I
asshole.
do.
I asked my
Nah.
sister, I said, Roxy, am I an asshole? She said, yeah, you an asshole. You are
Okay.
an
I'm okay to be an asshole.
asshole. I said, I'm an asshole. She was like, yup. Only because I think she says that only because I'm very direct. She's
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
opposite of me. She is not direct. I'm very direct. I don't
Mhm.
like people to guess about what I'm thinking or what's on my mind.
Yeah.
You'll never
Yeah. Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
wonder with me.
Hmm.
I will
And
be
Mhm.
if you
very
do, just
direct with
ask.
you.
Yep.
I'm very
Yep.
direct with you. I'm very direct. And you know what? And it can come off rude at times. And I
Mm-hmm.
think about that and I try to be softer,
Mhm.
but I'm not softer with when I'm trying to get my point across. I don't want to be soft. I
Right,
want to get my
right.
point across.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be my regular, natural self. And if it comes off rude, then it's going to come off rude because I meant it. I meant it to be that way. I want it to
Mhm.
be that way because I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be nice to somebody that is doing something that's oops, my bad. That's doing something rude to me. And if I'm trying to be like kind and um nice to others and you come off a way to me that's rude and
Calm down.
obnoxious, then I have to
Correct it.
Yeah.
I have to shut it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's and that's always
something's
that's
wrong with
that
my
Yeah.
computer.
right. I mean, that's just. I mean, from the time that I've known you, you've always been that person, the loving spirit, kind person that I met at the fruit stand when we did work
Oh,
there.
you work for the fruit
Yo, you
stand
run the fruit
too.
stand too?
I've
Yes,
Oh, okay.
worked
yes.
for the fruit stand.
Yeah,
Jesus, that fruit stand is the devil.
y'all
Ah, it
y'all
It's
is.
the
stupid.
devil. It's a devil fruit stand. It's the
Yeah.
devil fruit stand. It's the Adams. It's the Eve or the apple. We bit it, and once we bit it, we died inside.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Slowly poisoned. Slowly poisoned. We died.
I met Cedric at the fruit stand too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we all got a piece of the death.
Yes,
The
we
piece of
did.
death.
Y'all wrong.
That's what brings
Listen,
us together. The piece of death.
I will never forget my last day there. I wrote this beautiful email.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
did.
you did.
Yeah, you
Yes, I was
did.
like, and I send it to everyone in
Yes,
the
you did.
company.
Yes, you did. I remember
That's
that day.
amazing. That's a
I said,
wonderful thing.
CC all baby.
mm,
Yeah, CC all.
I remember that.
And
Yes.
I'm sure once you see they got it right on out of there.
Uh,
Operation shutdown. You know them.
yeah,
You know them
yeah.
fools.
You know what's
That's how
funny
they get
though?
there.
Back then they didn't have so much technologies to shut it down,
No,
so everybody got it. Because
guys,
I
everybody
remember,
got to share.
yeah, everybody got to share. Because I remember people texting me because
Yeah.
I said, "Here's my number if you guys ever need anything." But that
Hmm.
point system is the devil. That's
Yeah.
Oh
exactly what I
yeah.
said,
oh wow.
No,
and
see,
that's how I sent the email. I said nothing wrong happened. It was just a timing issue.
see,
I was
even you
That's
using
know,
all
that
it
cloud
everybody
was.
know.
system. I was using
Everybody
that
know they
cloud
the
system they
devil.
had. So,
And as soon as he got let go, it changed.
hmm
That's
As
fucked
after
up.
that,
soon,
after that email was sent out, the next 2 days, I think it was 2 days later, right?
yeah, it
They
changed.
changed the system.
It was crazy. It was
Wow.
crazy.
I
Mm.
send it all the
Crazy.
way up. I CC Jobs in it. That's who I CC on it.
He said, "I see
Wow.
see Jobs."
Yeah,
Yeah, he was alive
As
back
well.
then.
yeah.
Hmm.
But anyways,
Dang.
Wow.
that's crazy. You know,
I
Mm-mm-mm.
know.
um, this was a lovely, good conversation. Sarah,
It
Mhm.
was.
thank you for joining us
Wow,
on
look
this
how
one.
time would go.
Yes.
Time goes
Yeah.
by.
It
Yeah.
Oh
went
yeah,
quick,
when you're
didn't
having
it?
Mhm.
fun, yeah.
When
Thank
you
you
have
so
fun,
much.
time flies.
Yes. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed this conversation. Thank you so much for joining us
Yeah,
on
thank you for
96 in
having me.
Reverse.
It
This
don't
was
even
really
feel like
fun.
we were on any sort of podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast where? Podcast where? Who?
So,
Huh?
Who?
before we go, let me say this. Sarah, is there anything you would like to say to the listeners?
Yes,
Hmm.
thank you. I was going to say that.
Words of
I would
wisdom.
say to the
Words of wisdom.
I
listeners,
mean, it already gave us so much words of wisdom
I
Yeah.
already.
know, but
This
Mhm.
whole session.
something
Yeah.
that will hit their heart.
please, please do not let somebody dim your light. What I mean by that is if you got something in your heart and your mind that you absolutely want to do, I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your lover, your wife, your husband. If it's something that you have to do for you, you absolutely, I mean, I ain't trying to say to hurt nobody or anything like that, but you, at the end of the day, you have to do for you. You have to
Hmm.
do for you. And like I understand like when people are in relationships, they
Hmm.
work together doing things and stuff like that, but you got to be true to yourself because you got to live for you. Nobody can live for you. You got to make you
Hmm.
happy. Nobody else can make you happy. You think other people is on this earth to make you happy, like how special do you think you are? Like really, people ain't here to serve you. You got to make you happy. You got, when you go to the ice cream shop, you got to figure out which ice cream you want. You are responsible for your own happiness. So that means if you want to do something that's going to make you happy and to your like make your heart desire, uh, uh um like you're doing something in the world that's meaningful, fulfill it. Fulfill it, because you don't never want to have to think about, damn, I should have did this. I would have been amazing. I would have been, could have been, should have been. Don't regret doing something for you that you got a
Right.
burning desire in your heart to do. Don't
Mm.
let nobody stop you from that, because you don't never want to have to worry, or never have to say, somebody stopped me or somebody didn't allow me. No, only you can stop you. You can, don't be manipulated or allow somebody to manipulate you on the things that you want to do, even if they threaten you. I was threatened. That guy that I was telling you about earlier, he threatened to leave me because I was telling him I want to go back to college. I want to do so many things in the world. I want to get my education. Like I had got my we went met at a GD program, and then I said, we're gonna get our GEDs, and then we can go to school, we can go to college and all of this stuff, because we dropped out of high school, you know. So I got my GED, and they didn't want to take that next step for whatever reason. Maybe they were feeling sad or like unaccomplished because they couldn't finish. But that's them. They have to figure out their lives, and you got to figure out yours. Nobody can't make you do something you don't want to do. I mean, they could try to, but you got to agree or disagree. You got control. Make your choices matter. That's what I'll say. Make your choices matter, and don't let nobody sway you from the things that you really want to do in life. Do it. Do it. You only got one life. Just do it,
And
because
time waits for nobody.
time is the only thing that you can
Okay.
never ever get back.
Right, right,
You can get back a love, you can get back some money, you
right.
can get back some food, but you can't get back time.
Mm.
And all you're gonna do is get older and uglier, because you wasted all that damn time that you cannot get back.
On
Don't
people
do
that
it.
don't matter. Mm.
Nobody matters except you. You matter first. And it's not being selfish, just being for real. It's being,
Mm.
you got to take care of you before you can take care of anybody else.
Mhm.
It's just what
Mm.
it is.
Mm. Mm.
Once you can take care of you and you get
Mm.
yourself situated and set up, you golden. Now you can
Mm.
take care of somebody else.
Mm.
Just don't waste the
Mhm.
time. Once you start wasting time, now you can't. Now you're gonna need something. You falling behind, because you lost time, because you decide not to do something. You waiting and waiting and waiting, procrastinating, and now 20 years done fell behind, and you could have did this 10 years ago, and you done lost these opportunities. It don't matter. You can still do it. Just just do it. That's it. Just always remember, you are in charge of your own destiny, and you are in charge of your own happiness. So there's many times I went to the movies by myself. I went on a cruise by myself. I've I've gone on trips by myself. I've done so many things alone, and I have met strangers and had a good old time. I will not let nobody stop me from having a good time or experiencing something that's going to be amazing. Never. So that's what I would say to anybody that's listening to this podcast. Take um life every day. It is precious. It really is. If you're gonna die today or tomorrow, at least you're gonna be having fun doing it, because we're not promised every day. So you make sure
Mm.
you having a good damn time when you're doing it. And if you
Yeah.
gotta die because you gotta die today, I want to have a good time, and I want it to be swift, because I don't even want to know that I'm dying. That's how
Mm.
much fun I want to be having.
Mm. Mm.
That's it.
Y'all see why I fuck with Sarah, right? Y'all see
Yeah,
that?
she
Yeah.
speaks the
Yeah.
truth. I
That
had to go
words
off
of
cam and
wisdom.
cry. I
I
was
know.
like,
I was
You had
like,
to
dang.
where
go
did
cry.
Michelle
I was
go?
like,
Oh
what
Like
happened to
yeah.
that.
Michelle?
How I
Look,
felt that.
it
Yeah.
was, I was, the
Oh.
tears were welling up, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go off cam real quick. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna turn into some ugly
No,
cry.
it's real.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
real. This is what
Mm-hmm.
you
I
got to
felt it.
know.
I felt it.
Yeah.
Because a lot
Hmm.
of people they look for
Mm-hmm.
others. They look for others
Yes.
to do something.
Yeah.
For what? For
Right.
what?
When you have it
You
in
waiting for
yourself.
nothing. You're waiting for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting and you're wasting your life. Is passing you by because you're waiting for somebody else to save you. You are that
You gotta
person
save yourself.
Mm-hmm.
to
Yep.
save you from
Mhm.
everything that you ever thought you might want. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna do it.
Yes.
You're gonna do. I don't care how much, how long it's took, or how long it's been. Just do it, because you are the one that is responsible for getting it done. You're gonna make you happy at the end of the day. You're gonna be the one to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
What is the differences that you're gonna be making in life that's gonna make you happy? Because ain't nobody else can do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can, and it's not gonna make you happy. You got to do it. That's all. When you wake up in the morning, you be like, "Ah, I got another day to do all these amazing things. What am I gonna do next? I got so much shit on my list that I can't
Yes.
even tell you. I know I ain't got enough time to do. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna try to do my best to get it something done. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get something done out of that list of all this stuff, because you got to give yourself the task, all of the dreams that you want. There's people, everybody got dreams, right? You want to
Mhm.
accomplish some things, and you know it's going to take a lot. Sometimes it's going to take a lot of money. You probably don't got it, but so what? you
Hmm.
know it's going to take all these expertise. You don't got those expertise. Who the fuck is getting these people to get the stuff that you want to get accomplished done?
Right.
But you're going to figure it out, right? You're going to figure it out, because if you want to get somewhere in life, you got to work for it. You have
Right.
to. Nothing
Yeah.
comes easy, because if it
Yeah.
was easy, if it was so damn easy, everybody be doing it.
Right.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's true.
Right. Right.
Well, I
Sarah.
don't know if anybody else has anything else to say. Michelle, do
I
you have anything
mean,
I
else?
mean, I would love for Miss Sarah to come back, but I feel like I'm gonna be crying after every single guest.
ah,
I love it. It's been great. It's
Nate,
the first time.
what you got to
Thank
say?
you. Thank you so much for joining us and
Absolutely.
that piece. Jeez. Yeah,
S-
that's a lot of fruit for thought.
yes, it is.
Hmm.
Cedric?
Yeah.
now y'all see where I get it from. Does that some of that stuff sound familiar?
Yeah.
Stuff that I
Yes.
said before? That's
Hmm.
her.
Mhm.
That's
Hmm.
her. That shit comes from her. A lot of my strength came from her. A lot of my I don't care came from her. A lot
Got
of
it.
that tell you the
Get it
truth,
done. Yep.
yeah, came from her. That garden in the backyard came from
Oh.
the words. You know what I'm saying? Like the push,
Mm.
It's the
it's
that can do attitude. You can do anything.
right. You can do
You can
anything.
do anything. Anything
Mm-hmm.
your mind tell you you can do it.
Right.
What's holding you back? You.
Right.
Why you ain't go to the movies and enjoy a nice movie? You the one that's stopping yourself from enjoying
Right.
that amazing part of life that we all deserve. We all deserve
Mhm.
to live the best life you can live. But don't hold
It's
yourself
funny.
back because and make excuses, because
It's
it's
funny.
all excuses. You can say anything you want.
It's
Go
funny
ahead,
that you say
Cedric.
that, Sarah. Sorry about that. I don't mean to cut you off, but
Hmm.
it's funny that you say that because, you know, that person that I was struggling with recently, as everybody knows, that was in my house that
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
couldn't shake them,
Hmm.
y'all. I just couldn't shake them. And, I just made a vow to myself just not to, just every time he came in my house, my happiness just went out the window. And it was like, why do I put myself through this? It's me. It's me that have to stop this. So I just took a vow and just blocked the number and just severed it. It's hard, but uh, you know, words of
You
wisdom
just
that
got to
came
make a
from you.
decision.
Yeah, it was just like
You
words
got
of
to
wisdom
make a
that came from you,
decision.
Sarah. Yeah, your words always ring through my ears. That
Hmm.
it's your life. You make it what you want. You make it what you
Hmm.
want the outcome to be. If you want to continue to
Hmm.
fuck with stupid niggas, you're gonna get fucked up results. So is a step. Thank
Yep.
you, Sarah, for coming, and thank you so much for being a part of the show. Oh my God, one of my favorite guests here. I appreciate you coming, and I thank you for
Oh, for
blessing us
sure. It
with
was
your
it was
presence.
So
nice. It was nice to be
Yes,
here.
I'm
yes.
I'm gonna say this, Sarah.
Hmm.
Thank you so much for being on our show.
Oh,
We
for sure.
definitely took a lot of notes. So let me say that. Um,
Yeah.
the other thing is, remember that today's problems are not the problems for tomorrow, and you
Oh, never.
always have a problem. So just keep it moving, like Sarah says.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, 96 and
Yes.
reverse. It's over. Bye.